Dating Abuse and Violence, Why Date a Felon? Chapter 1. Dating Abuse/Dating Violence. Dating Abuse Info. Men are deathly afraid of asking girls out, especially girls they don't know, and when they do get the occasional date, they screw them up for a number of reasons. The first is that you bend over backwards trying to impress her with all kinds of inappropriate complicated things for a first date when it should just be a simple date to check each other out. Dating abuse starts when you cross the line into each other's space inappropriately for the level of relationship. It could be suggesting a romantic beachside campfire when you're nowhere near that stage in knowing each other. She feels uncomfortable, doesn't want to be a prude, so you go and either end up looking dumb, staring at each other without romance, or you go too far and initiate romance when you barely know each other. There are many other types of dating abuse I've seen on dating shows, the most common of which is that the players are both trying to act cool and happening, so they go way overboard revealing sexual and personal details about themselves and trying to probe their date by asking inappropriate, way too personal questions. People want basic respect. If someone feels uncomfortable about a question, change the subject, but I've seen dates where it looks like this one person is enjoying embarrassing the other, trying to appear more advanced and sophisticated by acting extremely liberated and sexy. Guys are basically sex addicts, girls are horny too, but when you go out on a date, you should try to act relaxed, kinda like you're being with a same-sex friend but in a romantic way. Don't bring up sexual topics or probe about their family, career, money, etc. Talk about what they want to talk about. Be pleasant and never betray any anger about life in general or anger against the opposite sex, which many people have. Basic respect means trying to be pleasant and being a gentleman or a lady. No matter how horrible the date is, still be pleasant, get her home or the means to get home, then you will be free. Don't take your anger out on her because you could be charged criminally, plus it's not cool. You never know where you will see her again. Go to number 395 at the library and read an etiquette book if you feel you need to. Dating by itself is abuse because you're putting yourself out there in good faith, acting all phony and cheery and hoping for the best, but often you're stuck with someone who you quickly realize does not see eye to eye with you on life's matters, and sometimes you're stuck with terrorists who are too aggressive, might try to hurt you or do stupid things like drive 100 mph down the highway to try to scare you just for fun because they think they're bad, macho dudes, or they're trying to punish you. Because of the dud you turned out to be wasting their time. Dating Violence Info 1. Date rape is a subject for another section, but many negative things often happen on a date which fall short of the legal definition of date rape but are still abusive. There's verbal abuse when you start putting her down or hollering at each other. There are sexual insults when you start calling her a bitch, a whore, and ask her if she wants to get laid. There are inappropriate situations like when you try to push her to get into the hot tub with you, or you come out of the room wearing just your bikini shorts expecting her to swoon all over you. There's spitting, calling her names in public, hitting on the waitress who's serving you right in front of her. There's slapping, kicking, being sexist, being a pig, being perverted, being a chauvinist, being an obnoxious drunk, blowing smoke in her face, etc. Girls are bad too. Many have these prima donna, I'm special, I'm advanced, I'm superior, I'm way beautiful and way worth it complexes and treat guys like dogs on a date. Stupid guys will take it, but normal self-respecting guys don't care how beautiful she thinks she is. If she's a prissy bitch, forget it. And men can't stand the phony, bubbly, preppy limited sorority type headspace either. That's abuse when you're with a limited girl who doesn't seem to be tuned into reality. A lot of girls simply think they're the prize, and when they realize the date is just a normal human being, they start to get condescending and contemptuous just to be bitches. An enlightened guy knows the girl lives in the same sexual and slob gutter he lives in, she's horny, masturbates just like him, and sits up sometimes gorging on pizza and ice cream just cause she feels like it, so he will treat the girl with respect. But if she tries to put on airs about her poop smelling like perfume because she's so superior as opposed to us regular human beings whose poop smells, well then screw her, she's not worth it. Virtually everybody thinks they're pretty damn fantastic and expect to be treated that way on a date, and if you're looking for romance, you'd expect to treat her with not just common respect but special respect because you like her. Yet why do so many dates turn into duds? Even if she doesn't turn out to be the fantastic supergirl you've been looking for, play it cool, don't do anything rash. You never know when you will see her with one of her pretty friends who she will introduce you to, or when your feelings for her might change. Besides, it's good karma not to antagonize dates. People make dates then don't show up, arrive extremely late, or shell out lots of money then expect sex or romance at the end of the night. It's the emotional connection that counts. Girls try to make guys jealous by flirting with other guys on a date, and guys do it too. A lot of people hate being alone so much that they will go out with duds knowing it's a mismatch and will probably be a disaster. A lot of men feel superior to women in general, and a lot of women play this inferior role, thus enabling the guy to abuse them. Don't lead a guy on if you don't plan to deliver the goods. Don't dress in real skimpy clothes, talk real sexy and provoke him, then back off when he takes the bait. You're setting yourself up to make him an angry, frustrated guy. Guys might not need you as much as you think they do, so don't play them too much. If he's rough and unfeeling in bed, he's a dud, get rid of him. Just about anybody can be pushed to hate if provoked far enough, but you have to discriminate between the provoked guy to the guy or gal who hates people in general. People often try to hide it but will give themselves away if you keep talking to them, so talk to your date to see what he or she complains about and proceed from there. Guys try to coerce girls into doing sexual things they don't particularly want to do because they make them feel guilty, saying that if they really loved him, they'd do these things. You shouldn't be forced to do anything by your boyfriend or any other guy. A lot of guys get the girl, sleep with her, then call her a slut and get rid of her. Some guys tell a girl they love her then never call back. Some people harass someone they've dated by becoming a stalker, which is illegal. Taking sexual advantage of someone under the influence is illegal in Canada and some American states. Being drunk is no excuse for undesirable behavior. If you reject a date's advances or break up with a boyfriend, be very careful about where you do it because he could decide to beat you up, so you should do it in a public place or with a can of mace in your purse at the ready. Subtle coercion is probably the most common form of dating abuse, guys trying to charm girls to sleep with them against their will or do sexual things they don't particularly want to do. If you're strong, don't buy it. Someone who loves you would never force anything on you. A lot of women who don't feel so hot about themselves take it because they'd rather be with this guy than be with no guy at all. People belittle, control, ignore, intimidate, threaten, holler, swear, etc. Just know that someone who treats you negatively without respect doesn't love you, so don't fall for it. When they come back, say they're sorry and try to make it up to you. These people rarely change their spots. Get out when you see the warning signs before it ever has the chance to get into full-fledged abuse, because at the beginning of a relationship, most evil guys will remain cautious, but once they get to know you, they will eventually reveal their true ugly selves, and it's not worth it. Protect yourself by being a strong person up front. If you show them they can't get away with things, then you've drawn a line in the sand, and if they cross it, they've violated the trust, in which case you'll leave being the noble creature you are. If you take it when they holler at you, shove you, or something, you're setting it up to allow them to do more. Annoying people on purpose is a great way people get on each other's nerves. One guy might eat like a jerk loudly, the girl might talk incessantly with that whiny twang even after the guy tells her to shut up. Another one is the quirk you thought was so cute when you met but now gets on your case, like his bald head or her saying cool stuff, man, all the time. If you feel bad vibes from a guy by his general demeanor, don't stay to enable him to try to get his hooks into you. Wherever you go on a date, always have a can of mace or some weapon in your purse, a cell phone, a whistle, and enough money to pay your own way home just in case. Get to know him, but be assertive if he acts like a slime ball. If you don't trust him, don't be alone with him in a bedroom or any other place like that. Admit to yourself you made a mistake, but blame him for being a dipstick, not you. Don't blame yourself. If a guy doesn't respect you, appears angry rather than easygoing, if you don't really feel that you can trust him, if his romance and sex are terrible, and if he doesn't support you as a human being, why bother torturing yourself? Drop the bum. It's fine to be single rather than being in a half-assed relationship. You deserve to be loved and cared for as a noble human being, and don't have to give in to all these sexist klutzy guys out there, nor do guys have to bother with uppity bitches who think they're all that bootylicious and a bag o' chips. If he or she tries to own you in any way at all by limiting your movements, don't enable them. Nip it in the bud. Stop the relationship before it goes any deeper and he controls you more. Dating abuse happens in gay relationships just as much as in heterosexual relationships. Dating violence info 2. Love is not abuse. Dating abuse is someone treating you with less respect than any human being deserves. It is anything hurtful or unwanted. It could be physical, sexual, verbal, or emotional. Dating violence is the term used for domestic violence between unmarried people dating or in a relationship. It can be physical, emotional, or sexual, such as pinched, hit, shoved, slapped, or kicked. Threatening a partner. Harming his or her sense of self-worth. Name-calling, shaming, bullying. Keeping him/her from friends and family. Forcing a partner to engage in a sex act. Spread rumors if a partner refuses to have sex. Stalking, a pattern of harassing or threatening. Dating violence can take place electronically, such as texting or posting sexual pictures of a partner online. Define the problem. Identify risk factors like anger or substance abuse. Think up an idea to prevent it. Try to stop it. Dating violence hotlines. cdc.gov/violence prevention/dating matters. cdc.gov violence prevention intimate partner violence teen_dating_violence_infographic.html. National Dating Abuse Helpline and Love is Respect. loveisrespect.org or 1-866-331-9474 or text LOVEICE to 22522. National Domestic Violence Hotline. 1-800-799-SAFE, 7233. National Sexual Assault Hotline. 1-800-656-HOPE, 4673. National Sexual Violence Resource Center. nsvrc.org. References. 800, CDC, INFO, 232-4636. cdc.gov/violence prevention. dev.cdc.gov/cdc-tv/break-the-silence/index.html. Break the silence, stop the violence. vetoviolence.org/dating matters. Dating Matters, Understanding Teen Dating Violence Prevention. cdc.gov/violence prevention/dating matters/index.html. Dating Matters, Strategies to Promote Healthy Teen Relationships. dev.cdc.gov/violence prevention/pub/ipv_sv_guide.html. This guide describes CDC's public health activities and research related to intimate partner and sexual violence. ovw.usdoj.gov. Department of Justice's Violence Against Women Office. youth.gov. womenshealth.gov/o/pub/violence-against-women.cfm. 1 Department, Overview of HHS Activities on Violence Against Women. ojp.usdoj.gov/ovc. Office for Victims of Crime. thehotline.org. National Domestic Violence Hotline. loveisrespect.org. National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. rain.org/get-help/national-sexual-assault-hotline. National Sexual Assault Hotline. vawnet.org. National Online Resource Center on Violence Against Women. nsvrc.org. The National Sexual Violence Resource Center. PreventConnect.org. Dating violence websites from dmoz-odp.net/society/issues/violence_and_abuse/sexual_abuse_and_assault. ibiblio.org/empower, Empower Me, college-based website based in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, helping empower women to believe that love equals respect, not violence. Gives information and resources. apa.org/pi/families/resources/love-teens.pdf, APA, Love Doesn't Have to Hurt Teens, Dating Violence Information from the American Psychological Association. facetheissue.com/abuse.html, Abuse, does he tell you he loves you when he's hitting you? Abuse information for teens with animations, resources, and youth forums. heartofthefamily.tripod.com, Heart of the Family, informative site for youth-led family violence prevention and teen dating violence seminars, workshops, retreats, and conferences. lovegoodybadugly.com, Love, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, a guide for young women on love, respect, and abuse in dating relationships. pbs.org/in-the-mix/educators/index.html, Dating Violence, Twisted Love, PBS in the Mix video production on dating violence. Transcript and ordering information. pbs.org/in-the-mix/educators/date_vile.html, Twisted Love, Dating Violence Exposed Discussion Guide, a discussion guide for the PBS video in the mix, produced to heighten awareness and understanding of the problem of dating violence, help young people recognize early signs of trouble, and show them what they can do to get help. ub-counseling.buffalo.edu/warnings.shtml, Relationship Violence, Warning Signs and Resources, information on date rape and domestic violence prevention including advice on assertiveness, guidelines for men, and facts about Rohypnol. Survivor-friendly. Dating violence websites 1. loveisnotabuse.com, loveisrespect.org, batteredmen.com/datevile.htm, apa.org/pi/cif/teen.pdf, Love Doesn't Have to Hurt Teens Dating Violence Information. aacc.cc.md.us/women's-insd/file/dating-abuse-booklet.pdf, abanet.org/unmet/teen-dating/facts.pdf, advocatesforyouth.org/violenceabuse.htm, asafiplaseforhelp.org/datingabuse.html, atg.wa.gov/violence/links.shtml, athealth.com/consumer/disorders/datingviolence.html, recadv.org/rural/datingabuse.html, brown.edu/student_services/health_services/health_education/sexual_assault, cdc.gov/ncipc/dvp/datingviolence.htm, Center for Women NewJersey.org/teendatingabuse.htm, chooserspect.org, citeulike.org/article/1614526, Dating Violence Victimization, Relationship Satisfaction, coolnurse.com/dating_violence.htm, endabuse.org, familyviolenceproject.org/teen_dating.php, feminist.com/news/vaw43.html, freett.com/smanlw/dating/teen-dating-abuse.html, health24.com/sex/sex etc. inthenozone.com/dating_violence, isu.edu/pubsofface/crime_prevention/dating_violence.html, Dating violence websites 2. jbws.org/jbws/pages/dating_abuse_prevention.html, jesuscafe.org/resources/articles/teendating.html, mcedv.org/effects/teendating.htm, ncdsv.org, ncvc.org, newyorkciagainstrape.org, arabex.org/site/datingviolence.htm, safeouth.org/script/teen/dating.asp, ciatanstopit.org, sexualassault.rutgers.edu/datingviolence.htm, takecareonline.org/abuse.htm, teensagainst.abuse.org, vawnet.org/domestic-violence/research/var_teen-dating-violence.php, westchestergov.com/women/dating-abuse.htm, wisc.edu/students/pdf/domestic_violence.pdf. Chapter 2. A Criminal Record Guide, Why Date a Jailbird. The Love After Lockup TV show should be a cautionary tale. The TV show Love After Lockup is up to 4 seasons now. There is another one that made it for 1 season. I forgot the name of it. I tried to find it. I couldn't. I saw Love After Lockup on moviebb.net and put lockrhd.io. I thought it was a great because we, the viewers, all knew it was a bunch of train wrecks waiting to happen. Some of the players involved were very delusional. Some of the ex-cons were classic con artists. They kept dishing it out insincerely, but the players kept coming back for more because they wanted that love so badly. That hillbilly guy with the older girl was so shamelessly scamming her, but she kept taking him back. That 53-year-old guy with that meth head con chick in Mississippi was doomed from the second she walked into his house. She couldn't show any gratitude. She tried to control him by showing disappointment. He predicted she would be back in jail in a month. He was right. Now she's hustling that black dude who got sucked in by the lesbian. Never date a jailbird. They're there for a reason, because they're scumbags. I saw a video somewhere of Eric Menendez, the guy who killed his parents, talking on a cell phone with his chick at the supermarket buying stuff for him. How stupidly desperate can you be for love? It's like Sammy the Bull Gravano's YouTube channel. He admitted to killing 19 people. He lives through rose-colored glasses thinking he was an ethical criminal if you listen to his gangster stories. John Alight, an ex-mafia guy, said it straight that Sammy killed his business partners to avoid paying them. That's what a criminal is, an evil, bad person. It's in their DNA. Don't date ex-cons. Leopards don't change their spots. That's the lesson. Watch Love After Lockup to learn about dating criminals. Background checks are faulty. A background check often just checks for criminal convictions in one state, and it often just checks for felonies. It's very easy to change your name to fool a background check. A woman can't be too careful when going out with any guy she doesn't know. There are so many Jekyll and Hydes out there that you have to watch it. A lot of guys are perfect gentlemen out in public, but once they get you in private, they try to rape you. Background check websites. womansavers.com, screen dates for free. virtualchase.com/article/background_checks.html, how to conduct a background check, how to investigate people. Searchsystems.net, free links to public records databases. Emailfinder.profilespy.org, enter any email address to find out the person's identity and background. Yasni.com, pull up everything online about anyone. 1800ussearch.com. aaronspy.com/background-check.htm. Aboutbackgroundcheck.com. uniquebackgroundchecks.com. backgroundzarcher.com. checkthatbackground.com. cinnamond-global.com, global background checks. crimcheck.com. criminalcheck.com. criminalrecordsite.com. criminalwatchdog.com. mymatchchecker.com. personbackgroundcheck.com. pfcinformation.com, 212-580-7077, background checks. thecriminalrecordcenter.com. Criminal records searches. prison-records.gov-reports.net. criminalregistry.org, access criminal records. criminal-records-info-4u.com. americanbackground.com. background-us.com, 800-697-7189. bop.gov/inmate, Federal Bureau of Prisons. criminalcourtsearch.com. criminalinfo.com, 800-973-5500, criminal, tenant history. nationalbackgrounddata.com. nationalfraud.com, 800-999-5658. uscrimsearch.com. verifax.com, 800-568-5665, criminal, tenant history. vitalcheck.com, 800-255-2414. Criminal records by state. Currently, citizens can run statewide criminal checks in 43 of the 50 states. When calling these numbers, if uncertain, ask for the Criminal Records Department. Alabama. allacourt.org. Department of Corrections. Central Records Office. POB 301,501. Montgomery, Alabama 36130. 800-228-7688. 334-240-9550. Alaska. state.ak.us/court/names. Department of Public Safety. Records and Identification. 5700 East Tudor Road. Anchorage, Alaska 99507. 907-269-5765. Fax, 907-269-5091. dps.state.ak.us. Alaska Department of Corrections. 900-226-5040, $1.25 for the first minute and 95 cents for every minute after. Arizona. Arizona Department of Corrections Offender Services Bureau. 602-542-5586. 900-226-8682, $1.25 for the first minute and 95 cents for every minute after. adcprisoninfo.az.gov/isearch. Arkansas. accessarkansas.org/doc. Department of Corrections, attention. Diagnostics Unit. 7500 Correction Circle. Pine Bluff, Arkansas 71603. state.ar.us/doc/inmate_info. California. California Department of Corrections. 916-445-6713. Colorado. Colorado Bureau of Investigation. State Repository. Identification Unit. 690 Kipling Street. Number 3000. Denver, Colorado 80215. 303-239-4680. 303-239-4208. 303-239-4233. Fax, 303-239-5858. cbi.state.co.us. psweb.state.coa/cbi/identification/identmain. Doc Public Records. 719-579-9580. Connecticut. Connecticut Department of Public Safety. Bureau of Identification. POB 2794. Middleton, Connecticut 06457. 860-685-8480. Connecticut Department of Corrections Records. 860-692-7480. Delaware. Nothing. District of Columbia. D.C. Superior Court. 202-879-1373. Florida. Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Public Records, User Services. POG 1489. Tallahassee, Florida, 32302. 800-292-3242. 850-410-8109. 850-410-8107. 850-410-8110. Fax, 850-410-8201. fdle.state.fl.us, Criminal History Icon. dc.state.fl.us/active inmates/inmate current inmates. dc.state.fl.us/inmateinfo/inmateinfo menu.asp. myflorida.com/active inmates/search.asp. Georgia. Georgia Department of Corrections. Inmate Information. 404-656-4569. dcor.state.ga.us dcor.state.ga.us/offender query/asp/offender query form.asp. Hawaii. Department of Attorney General. Hawaii Criminal Justice Data Center. Room 101. 465 South King Street. Honolulu, Hawaii 96813. 808-587-3106. Hawaii Department of Public Safety. Inmate Classification Department. 808-587-1336. 808-587-1337. Idaho. Idaho Department of Corrections. 208-658-2000. Illinois. Illinois Department of Corrections. 217-522-2666. idoc.state.il.us. Illinois State Police. Bureau of Identification. 260 North Chicago Street. Joliet, Illinois 60432-4075. 815-740-5216. 815-740-5164, Internet Database. isp.state.il.us. Indiana. Criminal records only available to employers who fill out Form 8053. Call 317-232-8262 to get the form. Indiana Department of Corrections. 317-232-5715. 317-232-5716, Records Department. 317-232-5765, Records Department. in.gov/indcorrection/odsdisclaim.html. civicnet.net, Marion County. Indiana State Police. Central Records. 100 North Senate Avenue. Number 302. Indianapolis, Indiana 46204-2259. 317-232-8266. in.gov/isp. Iowa. judicial.state.ia.us/online_records. Division of Criminal Investigations. Bureau of Investigations. Wallace State Office Building. Des Moines, Iowa 50309. 515-281-4776. 515-281-7996. 515-281-5138. Fax, 515-242-6297. state.ia.us/government/dps/dci/crimhist. Iowa Department of Corrections. 515-281-4811. Kansas. Bureau of Investigation. Criminal Records Division. 1620 SW Tyler. Criminal History Records. Topeka, Kansas 66612-1837. 785-296-8200. Fax, 785-296-6781. kbi.state.ks.us. accesskansas.org/kbi/mw, Most Wanted. Kansas Department of Corrections. Records Department. 785-296-0521. Kentucky. KY Records. 502-573-2350. Request a record request form. Corrections. 502-564-2433. cor.state.ky.us. cor.state.ky.us/cool/iofsarch.asp. Louisiana. Louisiana State Police. 225-925-6095. lsp.org. Louisiana Department of Corrections. 225-319-4223. Maine. Maine State Police. Bureau of Identification. 3600 Hospital Street. Augusta, Maine 04330. 207-624-7009. Maine Department of Corrections. 207-287-2711. 207-287-4381, Records. Maryland. dpscs.state.md.us, call 410-260-1031 to sign up for access to Criminal Records Database. Criminal Justice Information System. 888-795-0011. Maryland Department of Corrections. Data Processing. 410-585-3351. 410-585-3352. Massachusetts. Corey. 617-660-4600. state.ma.us/chsb/Corey. Michigan. Michigan's Criminal Justice Information Center. 517-322-1956. state.mi.us/msp/cjic. ichat.state.mi.us. Michigan State Police. Central Records Division. 7150 Harris Drive. Lansing, Michigan 48913. 517-322-1955. 517-322-5531. Fax, 517-322-0635. 517-322-5546, access to database for fee. msp.state.mi.us. Corrections. 517-373-0284. state.mi.us/mdoc. state.mi.us/mdoc/asp/otis1. Minnesota. Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. 1246 University Avenue. St. Paul, Minnesota 55104. 651-642-0670. Department of Corrections. 651-642-0322. doc.state.mn.us/public viewer. Mississippi. mdps.state.ms.us. Missouri. Highway Patrol. Criminal Records. POG 568. Jefferson City, Missouri 65102. 573-526-6153. mshop.state.mo.us. Department of Corrections. 573-751-8488. Montana. Montana Department of Justice. Identification Bureau. 303 N. Roberts. Number 374. Helena, Montana 59620. 406-444-3625. doj.state.mt.us. Department of Corrections. 406-444-9521. Nebraska. Nebraska State Patrol. SID. POG 94907. Lincoln, Nebraska 68509-4907. 402-471-4545. nsp.state.ne.us. Department of Correctional Services. 402-471-2654. 402-479-5661, Records. Corrections.state.ne.us. Nevada. Nevada Department of Corrections. 775-887-3285. Fax, 775-687-6715. ndoc.state.nv.us/ncis. New Hampshire. Corrections. 603-271-1823. New Jersey. New Jersey State Police. njsb.org. Department of Corrections. Inmate Locator Line. 609-777-5753. New Mexico. dps.state.nm.us, Department of Public Safety. Department of Corrections. 505-827-8709. New York. criminaljustice.state.ny.us. Criminal History Record Search/CHRS. 212-428-2810. Request a CHRS form for criminal records from the following counties: Bronx, Dutchess, Erie, Kings, Nassau, New York, Orange, Putnam, Queens, Richmond, Rockland, Suffolk, and Westchester. Department of Correctional Services. 518-457-5000. docs.state.ny.us. North Carolina. Department of Corrections. 919-716-3200. doc.state.nc.us. Division of Criminal Information. State Bureau of Investigation. sbi.jus.state.nc.us. North Dakota. Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Records. 701-328-5500. Request a non-criminal justice records release form. Department of Correction and Rehabilitation. 701-328-6390. 701-328-6125, Records. Ohio. Department of Rehabilitation and Correction. Records Center. 614-752-1073. drc.state.oh.us. drc.state.oh.us/cfdocs/inmate/search. Ohio Professional Electronic Network, Open. 800-366-0106. 614-481-6980. Commercial Computer Database of Ohio Criminal Records. Oklahoma. State Bureau of Investigation/OSBI. Criminal History Reporting. 6600 North Harvey. Building 6, number 140. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73116. 405-848-6724. Fax, 405-848-6724. oscn.net/application/oscn/casesearch.asp. Department of Corrections. 405-425-2500. 405-425-2624, Records. doc.state.ok.us/docs/offender_info. Oregon. Oregon State Police. Records. Unit 11, Identification SVCs. POG 4395. Portland, Oregon 97208-4395. 503-378-3070. Fax, 503-378-2121. osp.state.or.us. Department of Corrections. 503-945-6900. 0920 503 373 1515, Records. Oregon Judicial Information Network. 877-826-5010. ojd.state.or.us/agn. Subscription Service. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania State Police. Central Repository. 1800 L. Merton Avenue, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania 17110-9758. 717-783-5494. 717-783-9222. 717-783-9973. 717-705-1768, start an account. Fax, 717-705-8840. patch.state.pa.us/psp/overview. psp.state.pa.us/psp/site. Department of Correction. Records. 717-730-2721. cor.state.pa.us. cor.state.pa.us/locator.pl. Rhode Island. courtconnect.courts.state.ri_adult/ck_public_main.cp_main_idx. Department of Attorney General. Bureau of Criminal Identification. 150 South Main Street, Providence, Rhode Island 02903. 401-274-4400. Department of Corrections. 401-462-3900. South Carolina. scattorneygeneral.com. Carolina Law Enforcement Division. Criminal Records. POB 21398. Columbia, South Carolina 29221. 803-737-9000. Fax, 803-896-7022. sled.state.sc.us/sled/default.asp. Department of Corrections. 803-896-8531. South Dakota. sddci.com. Department of Corrections. 605-773-3478. Tennessee. Department of Corrections. Sentence Information Unit. 615-741-1000. Tennessee Internet Crime Information Center. 888-837-4170. tic.state.tn.us. Texas. Texas Department of Public Safety. Crime Records Service. POB 15999. Austin, Texas 78761-5999. 512-424-2474. txdps.state.tx.us. records.txdps.tx.us/dps./default.cfm. Department of Corrections. POB 99. Huntsville, Texas 77340. 409-294-6509. Utah. Corrections.utah.gov. Vermont. Corrections. 802-265-8727. doc.state.vt.us, go to Incarcerated Offender Locator. public.doc.state.vt.us/public/query. Virginia. Virginia Department of Corrections. 804-674-3000. 804-674-3209, Records. 6pnet.org/vadoc/doc.cgi. Virginia State Police. POB 85076. Richmond, Virginia 23261-5076. 804-674-2084. vsp.state.va.us. Washington. Courts.wa.gov. 360-357-2407. Criminal Records Database. Washington State Patrol. Identification and Criminal History Section. POG 42633. Olympia, Washington, 98504-2633. 360-705-5100. Fax, 360-570-5275. Watch.help at wsp.wa.gov. wa.gov/wsp/wsp home. watch.wsp.wa.gov/watchopen/default.asp. Corrections. 360-753-6454. West Virginia. West Virginia State Police. 304-746-2100. wvstatepolice.com. Corrections. 304-558-2037. Wisconsin. wi.docoffenders.org, bopadmin@doc.state.wi.us. wi-recordcheck.org. Crime Information Bureau. Record Check Unit. POG 2688. Madison, Wisconsin, 53701-2688. 608-266-5764. 608-266-2097. 608-266-7780. Fax, 608-267-4558. doj.state.wi.us. Wyoming. Attorney General.state.wi.us/DCI.